My name is Jimmy, his name is Jake, and this is The Weekly Dumb, the first episode of the new year. Happy 2024.
Jimmy, Zach, welcome back to the new year. New year, new me. Not bad, right?
No.
Well, let's get into it. Jim, have you seen this one?
The sports.
That's me. David Ortiz. 3, 2,
2, 1,
5.5.
Yeah.
Kind of. Jim, gender reveal. Congrats to Big Papi having a kid, by the way.
David?
Yeah, right?
Is that a common name in Dominican Republic?
He swings and misses. You've seen this gender reveal, just never with one of the best hitters of all time. There's a nice celebration afterwards. They kind of ignore it. But, Jim, this is huge.
Huge for all the unathletic guys that have gotten bad pitches from their misses and miss them, because Ortiz gets jammed here. It's not a hittable pitch, but you can't take. Remember that one?
Can't take.
Remember there's a couple videos where the guys take. They're like, hey, or they try to catch it.
It's an exploding ball. You can't take. He gave it a big swing.
Oh, yes. He's David Ortiz.
He's David Ortiz.
You think he's going to bunt it down the line?
No, you got to make contact, though.
Yeah.
And he didn't.
People were saying he's too old to have a kid. He's like, too old. I'll show you. He's trying to hit a homer.
I am happy for all the loser dads. As something that I'm probably on a path towards.
Yeah, don't do this, though.
I'll do it in my own privacy.
That's what we did. We just read the envelope.
I still want a baseball to be a part of it.
Oh, hold on.
Who the hell is this? Is there an almost breakdown?
Almost a breakdown featuring Rangers goalie Jonathan Quick.
3, 2, 1, 10.
10. Yeah, it's a great, yeah.
It's America.
Yeah, the Team USA goalie,
Johnny
Jonathan Quick. He's old, 37.
Yeah.
From Connecticut, playing on the Rangers. Makes
Which I knew. I'm a Rangers fan.
You knew that.
I knew he was on the
you knew
Rangers.
that. He makes a save. I didn't ask the office. He makes a save here, Jake. It's really nice. Pushes it the one way. And then they have an open net, basically. And the crowd, this is what I like, the crowd starts to jump up. And Quick saves it, not with the leg you'd think. Back leg?
He
What
hits
is
him
it?
with the peeing dog.
Yeah.
It's normally a celebration of mine, but for him, he makes the save.
I watched this, and then I tried, and I'm not watching. I tried to do it, because I think it's his under leg.
Lay on the table.
Right? It's this leg.
Lay on the table. Feel like we don't use the table enough.
Yeah, me, Zach.
Look at you two old frogs on the table.
All right. I think it's this leg.
Right.
That's normal. We've seen that. I believe it's this leg.
I think you're right.
But he like gets it all the way up. I can't do it.
Good mic usage throughout.
Yeah, I'm good at what I do. Zach, insert this face later in the show.
No!
Blur it now. Insert it later.
Ad.
Next up, more sports.
Speaking of ads, go buy something. Shop jomboymedia.com.
Yeah.
Shop dot.
Or eBay. I've been using eBay a lot lately.
eBay's back.
Dude, it's a fun time. So shop.jomboymedia.com or eBay.
Or eBay.
The app's kind of fun.
You can like barter a little bit. That hits like my ancestors bartered so much.
Man, money.
It's true. It's true.
$2. I'll give you my shoes.
Jim, in more sports, a Chinese chess champion was stripped of his title after being accused of pooping in a hotel bathtub. You really like this story.
Yeah, I gotta get serious. This is bullshit. What does shitting in a bathtub have to do with winning the chess match? His name is Yan Changlong.
3, 2, 1. We're not sure.
I don't know.
Could
Yeah,
be good.
yeah.
Could be a 10.
Not eligible to rate.
Could be a 10. We don't want to offend anyone.
So they stripped him of his title. What? Name a champion right now. Out loud. Name them. Name a champion.
Seabiscuit.
Shit in his bathtub.
100%.
100%.
Could the amount of poop change your mind?
No.
There's no amount of poop that can change your mind.
No. This has nothing to do with what he did on the field.
Something else is happening, right?
The dude shit himself. And now they're stripping a title.
We're missing something here.
It's nonsense.
If someone from the CXA, if they could reach out and tell us, we need more.
Okay, back to the sports. Oh, that was the sports.
That was the sports. We're doing not sports.
Shit.
Possum in a tree.
Another story that I'm not following. This woman found a possum in her Christmas tree, and naturally you're thinking of like Clark Griswold, and she cut down a tree and there's a possum in it, but it's a fake tree.
Yeah.
The possum's just kind of perched exactly where you would want a possum to be if you were to take a picture of your possum in a tree.
If you had an ornament of a possum you put in your tree, it's right where it would be.
Now the headline I like said possum caught in Christmas tree after sneezing, and I thought, That's funny because possums hide. Anyway, I think this possum story is fake.
Oh, it's 1,000% fake.
Because the tree's fake.
Fake tree.
There's no video of the possum sneezing.
If you were actually that scared, your instinct isn't to take a video and post on TikTok. And I want you to listen to the last note with the pain in her voice in the TikTok.
And you're an actor.
I'll have you close your eyes in a second. I am an actor, so I know.
Eyes closed?
Yeah, close your eyes. The last
and
note.
up into my tree? I don't leave my doors open. Somebody help.
Didn't the article say that she called for animal services?
Said she called a friend who's dealt with animals.
Oh, the
That
guy
could
who
be
owns
anyone in the
guy who
room.
owns the possum. What was her job? Social media person?
I think so. I think that's the other, like, challenge flag.
Yeah, you're challenging it. I thought it was like a red flag.
Both. Did we give out our Employee of the Year?
Zach?
He usually is the Employee of the Month every month. Which you'd think for the year. Maybe should Zach be Employee of the Year? Comment below.
How many comments?
many
Zach will
comments?
have to hand count and prove.
Oh boy.
300 comments that say Zach for
Employee of the Year.
Zach's my Employee of the Year, period, and you're Employee of the Year. Now, there's no Employee of the Week.
Oh.
Last week was off. Everyone had vacation. It was
Santa.
the holidays. No Employee of the Week.
No Santa?
No Santa.
No Santa.
No Santa.
So no head?
Acting. That was a Weekly Dumb!
Once again, this episode is brought to you by eBay. No, shop.jomboymedia.com.
Jonathan Quick from Connecticut. We went to college with his sister, we think.
Yeah.
And she told us, she's like, oh, I'm Jonathan Quick's sister. And we were like, nice.
She's wearing a really long blue dress. I have a really incredibly weird graphic memory, but we were sitting on the couches in the dorm room of James Hall. Is that what it's called? No, not James Hall.
Ad.
Where were you in our
James Hall, yeah.
Yeah. When you would be on shift, we would just watch sports in the lobby because we would hang out with you.
Right.
And she walked by. We were watching the hockey game.
It was a pretty cool flex. Like, we were watching hockey, just being like dudes. She started watching, and we were like, oh, you like this team?
That's what she did. She slow played us.
She slow played us hard. She's like, well, you know, I'm just a fan. And we were like, okay. And she's like, my brother's a goalie. And we're like, oh. Nice.